Single Libras, we are starting off with a video first for you. We're going to read the Hierophant tonight, okay? So we're going to begin with the number 5 major arcana. This is the 5th one whenever you go down the 21, okay? The key words are a spiritual teacher, finding the guru within, failing an outdated system, crumbling institutions or beliefs. We have marriage, newfound faith, shiny and hollow things, and a spiritual journey. Also, it is exemplified by an awakening. It says institutionalized kindness, and it is representative of Tauran energy or a Taurus. So this is a beautiful card. It speaks of choosing the higher good and the higher ground at the end of the day. The Hierophant is everything that you've learned that is of higher stature. So I wanted to read that for you. We're going to begin with a classic reading. We're going to look at past, present, and future for our singles. We're going to start it off there tonight, and we'll see where the road takes us. We are shuffling Tarot of the Divine. What's at the split? We have the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to keep that in your reading, and a Page of Wands. There could be news coming to you rather soon in the coming days that will switch up a situation. I see here that it could be coming as a reward or gift, and that is possible with that. Also, it's something that you could have held on to from the past as well. Okay, Page of Wands is like a news bearer. It's something new that comes into the plane with youthful energy, and sometimes it's a message itself. Okay, but it's excitable. It has excitable energy to it. So we'll see what that is. Can we get started for the singles? What are the major energies tonight? Flipper, Four of Wands in the energy. So we have home, family, also the structures that make us feel complete and whole, and gatherings. This is very important to you at this time, singles. It's one of like your main peaks of thought. I feel like if you're an introspective, very much a high thinker with your critical thinking, I feel like it's with commitment, singles. It's something that you want very, very much. There's another flipper, the Queen of Cups in blue. The Queen of Cups is Cancer, and you know, she's seen here under the water, very deep into the ocean, and she's coveting that one cup, which she very much holds so deeply into her arms. It could be something coveted coming back from the past. Also, you could be resolving feelings and using your intuitive gifts to do so, because she is a very intuitive person, that Queen of Cups. She's very much into her intuition and listening to her deeper truths, okay? So that's for the singles tonight. We got Cancer, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius so far. And the Four of Pentacles is earth signs. So those are the signs prevalent. Of course, if it doesn't resonate, just wait a little bit till the end. Queen of Wands. And we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. It's somebody seeing the true value of you, okay? There's something here about attractiveness. I feel like some of you are at this current time. You could very well be like, you could be looking really good, Libras. I feel like the Queen of Wands, she always does. So there's something here about your attractivity, maybe towards somebody new. And it feels here that it could be maybe a masculine energy that's coming into the story for the Queen of Cups, because I kind of feel like a masculine is here. Let's see what's going on for the Queen of Wands. What is that? The Two of Wands. So there's a choice and decision possibly being made by you in the upcoming weeks. The twos are decisions and choices. It can be towards a new situation. Let's see here about the commitment of the Four of Wands. Is the Four of Wands new? The Three of Swords. It's something that's coming. When the Three of Swords shows up in a reading, it's on its way. It could have been because you recently experienced something very heartbreaking. This can be words, it can be an argument, it can be something that was rather hurtful. The Three of Swords can be really recent for some of you tonight, and maybe this happened in the distant past, maybe like up to 4 to 6 months ago. So we see the Three of Swords has placement here, and that's explaining the Queen of Cups position as well. It's something here that stirred emotions. It could have been touchy too. And I feel like all of you are dealing with that in your own way. The Queen of Cups is a huge card to see because you could have Cancer, Pisces, very, very high in your chart. It can be a moon or a rising. So let's see here what's going on with the Queen of Cups real quick for tonight. The Three of Swords is rather, you know, it's very heartbreaking. It's a card many readers don't like to explain just because it has a heavy thing to it. And we see that here. This could be a newer Three of Swords for some of my singles. What's the Three of Swords before we continue? Yeah, There's someone here with options. It feels different than before. Also, there's somebody here spoiled for choice. You know, there can be an avenue to go down road 1, 2, or 3. And we see that with the Seven of Cups. That's clear. That's very clear. Can I see the Seven of Cups too? I want to take a look at that real quick. What's the 7? What is the 7 of Cups? Hanged Man. We have Pisces here, and we also have the 4 of Pentacles returning. It's whether to stay, whether to go. I also feel there's a new opportunity that's coming up, or a new person. The Ace of Wands, it's almost like this new person's pushing through. So I do think there's a choice between 2 people, okay? And that's for the singles tonight, because I feel like someone's really trying to come into this reading as a 3rd energy. And they could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be. They can just be someone offering something to you, okay, Libras? I feel like they've made an offer in the past too. This person might have talked to you on a level to make you an offer. It landed right by the Queen of Cups. It was so beautiful. It was like this on the table. And I feel like this perhaps could be specific tonight. So I'm going to take a little bit of time here to describe each card. What's the 2 of Wands coming up? Yeah, communication. There's definite communication going back and forth between you and a particular person. I do think that they're swift in the way that they speak to you. They could be rather strong as they come off, and they could very well be a fire sign that's showing up here by the 2 of Wands. Who's the Queen? Is Libra the Queen? King of Wands. Whoever's the persistent person in tonight's story that continues to push through. Okay, there's someone here that actually champions this entire story, and it might even be the Queen of Cups, okay, pushing through to each day, maybe even harboring feelings of loss as well. I'm picking that up heavy because the 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to someone or something, and we have to address where that 4 of Pentacles indeed is coming from. Who's the 4 of Pentacles tonight? Thank you. We have the 7 of Wands. It's a guarded energy and who protects themselves quite a bit. The 7 of Wands is a chancy kind of spot, and I'll explain why. It's a spot where you are very overly protective. You put up your wands, of course. There's 7 here in the picture, and they're strewn with gold if you look. The wands are a little bit different. They're strewn in gold, and they're protecting this fella here. And the thing is, he wants it that way. He wants to keep his surroundings very protective in that card. So we'll see what's happening in the 7 of Wands. Can you clarify? Decision, Queen of Cups again. So we have that twice. I think here the emotions are building, okay, because they're slow energy. No one's made a decisive measure in tonight's story. And this could actually be your real life. So I take that with sensitivity. She is actually looking for a new solution. And sometimes with the Queen of Cups too, we can stay here very long. You know, we might be very indecisive. And we want to take careful measures for that. Can I see the Queen of Cups a little bit deeper? Can I look at the Queen of Cups, please? What can this person do to facilitate change? 10 of Cups, work on their happiness, their deepest desires. This is a little bit harder to describe, and I'll tell you why. The 10 of Cups can mean that wish fulfillment doesn't always come in. You know, it's not always right on time. It can be delayed in our stories. It might not fit the timeline because the energies in the environment are not making this thrive. Does that make sense to some of you? So the 10 of Cups is a little bit harder to come by. And what we can do is work on our own personal happiness, because that's where our spiritual awakening lies. It's when we concentrate on that. And I think this is for a solo person. Of course, it's a singles reading, but the concentration is on your higher happiness. Okay, even if things are slow with the Knight of Pentacles. We're seeing a lot of earth. We see a King of Wands as well. So there could be a lot of fire signs here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. And then we have a Pisces, a single Pisces. There's an air sign, I'm sorry, too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius also in the reading. You could have been dealing with your air sign people as well. So what is the outcome in this situation? What's the outcome? And I know it's a bit somber, but we have to do the reading. We have 4 of Swords. This is about rest on a personal level for you and for your sake. 4 of Swords can be a period of break and rejuvenation as well. You could be planning that. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have a gentle able-bodied person, somebody who really pays attention to everyone around them. It can be that your sensitivities are going to lead to a new person. You know, the 10 of Cups can also be a 10 of Cups person. So I think that they will help you through a difficult time. I'm picking up on a masculine as well. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But let's see here what the 10 of Cups is. The 3 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the 3 of Cups. And so it's overjoyment after a season of real hurt. And I think maybe some of you have gone out, looked for family members that you needed to see. I also think that there was communication established as well that could have helped in this Queen of Pentacles becoming even more nurturing with Capricorn. Some of you took some extra thought too to work on yourselves as well. It could have been solely work too. Keeping you busy, keeping you actually in line. And I see that, you know, I want to clarify the 3 of Cups because this is actually a solution card in many ways, because it's about being with people that you love and support you. What's the 3 of Cups, please? Yeah, the Chariot. There's Cancer. There could be somebody around you with Cancer energy, or very, very healing toward you, very understanding. Can I see who's making the movement here? The Chariot. The Chariot, please. Oop, I'm going to take it. Does not want to go back in. The Chariot and the King of Pentacles. It's somebody who's working on their stability at this time. Maybe even stabilizing like the way they live too. We have Cancer and we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn at the very end of the reading here. For some of my males watching tonight, it's somebody that's like a true match for you too. You find that they're a true match in your eyes as well. The Queen of Pentacles. And this can also be you stabilizing Libra male. So you can also take on this card as well. Okay, just want to let you know in tonight's video. The 10 of Swords. The 10 is a completion. Anytime you see the 10 of Swords in a reading, it's over. You've already been through it. The 10 swords have pierced the back, right? So as we felt this, and you know, it's funny because there is someone pushing through to the reading in the Chariot. It's an energy that wants to, it's almost like, I don't want to say rescue, but it just seems like somebody wants to push through and actually be there for you. There's momentum. There's movement from somebody. Can I look at the Chariot one more time? I just want to see who the Chariot is in this story. We have Cancer. Queen of Cups is also Cancer as well. And you could have that as your moon or rising sign, Libra. There could be a heavy Cancer placement in your chart. Who's the Chariot, please? The Empress. Okay. So it's someone with equal energy to a Libra or Taurus. It's somebody that does have tools to help you, okay? Sensitivity even to your situation. And the Empress can even be you that's gaining movement. It could be you choosing to go off on your own singles. And I think you're not actually stating that you want love at this time. You could want to work on different things. King of Wands attacks different areas of life too. And there could be communication coming back and forth with this 8 of Wands. It's important for you too at this time to maintain your peace. If this card is you, obviously it's you tonight, but you can be actually feeling this in a different way. This card can be felt in a brand new way tonight with the Empress card. Can I see that? Can I see the Empress, please? Is the Emperor here? I think you had the Emperor at the beginning. 5 of Wands. There could be possible conflicts surrounding the involvement of 2 people getting together. The 5 of Wands is conflict. It's other people meddling, and it can be people that will have a problem with this. So I think it's like, it's very touchy with the 5 of Wands appearing in tonight's reading, because other people have opinions and they don't necessarily need to have place here. But I think it's between the Empress and whoever is the Chariot. Okay, it's between these 2 people. I kind of feel like the story was always between these 2. It just needs to be worked through, okay? There could be a reunion here with the 3 of Cups. That's reunion and reconciliation also. So there could be something kind of brewing as well. What's the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Wands? What's the 3 of Cups to the 5 of Wands? A Knight of Swords. And we end with communication. We end with someone wanting to say something. I think expression is going to be had for the singles. There's going to be a talk. And there's people, obviously, you know, this is not happy people with the 5 of Wands. It's conflict. And it can be because there's a truth here that still needs to be stated. There's something very, very deep within the relationship, coming to the aid of maybe the Empress, maybe even speaking to her about emotions and about what occurred, which happened recently. This is a recent Three of Swords tonight as I read it. And this is the communication card. So Knight of Swords is the conclusion. We have this coming in as a challenge. So these two kind of collide in tonight's reading. And it can very well be because there's conflicts that haven't been worked through as well with the Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. We see major cards of the Ten of Cups. And I think that this is an advice for you to work on your own personal happiness and establish what this means for you tonight, because that's a huge card about wish fulfillment, and I think it says a lot about a solo person and how they identify with that. Okay, I'm going to leave this first one with you, and then we're going to go into the mermaid for the next set of videos. I think I'm going to do Aries tonight too, because I forgot last night. I will see you guys in video 2.